Hi everybody, I'm Bill Poett. I'm the founder of the Warrior Heart Project. I'm the creator of the True North Compass, and welcome back to the training. Most of us aren't suffering from a lack of power or opportunity or even resources. Most of us are suffering from really only two things. The first is an accurate roadmap, a process or a tool that we can use every day to guide our decisions, to direct our intentions and power, and make sure that we are honoring our truth, that we are fulfilling our soul purpose, the reason why we were put here. The second thing keeping us from living the beautiful lives we were born to experience are the walls we built around our heart. We think these walls are protecting us, but they're not. They're doing the opposite. These walls are separating us from each other. They're separating us from love, from compassion and understanding. And so in order to get us on our true north path, to live the life that is your destiny, we need a process that is honest, that's accurate, that's not a theory. It has to be based 100% in natural law, how the universe works and how we work. And then we also have to learn how to heal, how to tear down the walls around our hearts so that we can fully engage in life. In this free training series, I'm going to teach you how to use the True North Compass, how to tap into the 5 ancient elements of void, earth, water, fire, and wind, how to connect with their energies, how to harness their power, and use them to open up and expand your life in ways right now you can't even imagine. I'm also going to teach you how to heal, how to grieve, and how to re-engage in love again. In 2012, after the suicide of a friend and 50 years of having my heart broken, my sister died when she was 46, my first wife when she was 42. I lost my mom to Alzheimer's, my dad to cancer. I've gone through bankruptcy. I broke my back. I know what it is to suffer. But more importantly, I know how to heal and how to grieve and how to re-engage. And through this process in the mountains of Yosemite, after having my heart shattered, I had an opening and I had an awareness, and I was driven to understand how these elements work, how this process works, and that's what gave birth to the True North Compass. And since January, through my radio show and the Warrior Heart Project, I've shared this training with thousands of people, and it is radically changing lives in the most amazing way. And at the end of the training, I'll share with you some stories, but right now I really want to get you into the process. So there are 5 elements, there are 6 steps. Every step is attached to an element. Step 1 is in the void, and the void it's really God. It is your highest self. It is tapping into ultimate truth. It's accessing the power of our imagination. Einstein once said, knowledge is limited, imagination encircles the world. And so when you learn how to exercise and flex that muscle, that's going to open up and shift everything for you. So step 1, in the void we imagine. In step 2, we take the knowings, those higher truths, and we ground them in daily declarations, clear goals that we know we can meet. In step 3, the water element, this is the training zone. This is where we develop the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual skills, the power, the engine to drive our dreams. In step 4, the fire element, this is where we do the heart work. This is where we heal, we engage, we make sure that we are all in. You can't succeed in life if you are half-assing anything. And today, because our hearts have been broken so many times, people are afraid to and they're unwilling to engage, and this is literally killing them, and it's destroying their power and possibility. In step 4, the wind element, that's freedom of movement, massive, intelligent, enjoyable action. And then in step 6, we drop back into the void and we review and we make sure that each and every day and each and every moment that we are conscious, mindful, on our path, connected to our passion, and living the life that we know we deserve. So in today's training video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do step 1. We're going to touch the void. We're going to connect with God, with Source, with highest truth. One of my favorite expressions is this: if you don't take the time and have the courage to go within, you will be destined to go without. Okay, so what we're going to do now in the training is I'm going to show you how to do step 1. how to connect with your imagination, your higher source, connect with God. This one step, by implementing this every day, will create radical changes in your life. I know you're going to enjoy it, so stick around. The beauty of the True North Compass is it doesn't really matter what you call the void. God, truth, source, it's a little bit like gravity. It's going to work no matter what. Step one is going to work no matter what. I have clients of every faith, Christians, Jews, Muslims. The only requirement is that you have the courage, discipline, and willingness to stop. Stop all of the noise, stop all of the activity, because there's so much happening around us. The world is moving so fast that you can't possibly hear your truth. You can't possibly connect with your soul purpose because there's just too much noise going on. Think about a typical day. The alarm goes off, maybe we hit snooze, we get out of bed, and we're checking our emails, and we're making breakfast, and we're trying to get the kids to school and work, and we're trying to figure out how to survive, and the day is moving so fast. We're making sure the kids have a ride here, and we're getting this work done, and the train is moving faster and faster, and it isn't working. We are suffering this huge disconnect from each other. We're suffering this huge disconnect from nature. We need to stop. And in step one of the True North Compass, that's what we do. First, every morning before you get out of bed, and this is really important, you just breathe. Lay in bed and breathe. And I love to breathe in spirit. I love to settle down into the earth. And I love to spend a few moments in pure gratitude, thankful for this body, for this opportunity, for this new day. Because I know my time here on earth is limited, and I want to make sure that I enjoy it and celebrate it. And then once I have settled into this really joyful space of gratitude and thanksgiving, I just ask a couple questions. And the first question is so easy. Question number one, how can I make today a tiny bit better, 1 or 2%? And I wait for an answer. And for some of you, it might be you need to exercise a little bit or take care of your body. For some of it, it might be pay attention to your wife or your child. And these answers aren't coming to you from your parents or your spouse or society. These are your answers. These are your truths. This is your true north path. And it's vital because the number one regret of the dying is I didn't have the courage to live my truth. Well, I can teach you courage, but I can't teach you truth because it's personal. Some of you are destined to be painters, and some of you are destined to be entrepreneurs and coaches and guides, or maybe just a really wonderful parent. You have to learn how to stop and honor that truth. And so question number one, how can I make today 1, 2% better? Question number two, I love this one. How can I spend a little bit more time in joy today? What do you love? What turns you on and what feeds you? If this was your last day on the planet, I can promise you, you would make time to do something you enjoy with the people that you enjoy. And then the third question is, how can I give my love away more freely? To myself, how can I take care of myself? How can I nurture myself and to everyone I come in contact with? If you want to have more love in your life, give it away, because when you are giving love away, you are in love. You are connected to the source of love. You're connected to the source of power. The beauty of step one is it drops you into the heart of the compass, connecting you to God, to truth, to your soul and your spirit. And so the reason I do step one before I get out of bed, and this is really important, energetically, as soon as my feet hit the ground, I'm up and running. I'm either in the earth element, planning my day, or I'm in wind. I'm in motion. So for the next week, here's your assignment. Every morning, stop, lay in bed and breathe. Be grateful. Forgive. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Drop into this sacred space of truth and joy, and then ask these three questions. How can I make today a little bit better? How can I spend a little bit more time in joy? And how can I give my love away more freely? And if you discipline yourself and you exercise and you implement step one every single day, in 1 week, your life will be different. And in fact, I'm going to challenge you in 1 week, come back to this page and leave some stories, share some understandings, ask some questions, because we're in this together. Your celebration is my celebration. And as you move more on to your true north path, as you connect with your soul purpose, your perfectly unique identity, your life becomes a gift to everyone around you. Remember this, we were born perfectly unique, so we shouldn't be dying bad copies of each other. So now, do you have to just do step one in bed? No, the truth is I take my compass out all the time. Before I go into a meeting, I stop, I breathe, and I connect to God, to source, to truth. And I want to make sure that I am honoring today, I'm honoring this moment, I'm honoring the gift, the celebration of now. And so that's it, that's step one. In our next training, we're going to show you step 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. But what's so amazing about this compass is just by implementing this step, your life is going to change radically. So thank you for joining me. I know you're going to feel and see wonderful transitions, and I will see you on the other side. So that's it. Every morning before you get out of bed, take 10 minutes to stop, to breathe, to pray, to connect, to be in gratitude, and to recognize that today is a celebration. Today is a gift. It's where your power lies. It's where your possibility lies. And then drop into that sacred space and just listen. How can I make today a little bit better? Spend a little bit more time in joy and give my love away. And the answers you will get are going to surprise you, they're going to empower you, and they're going to change the course of your life. This one step is going to change everything. And in fact, what I'd love you to do is right under this video, after you've done this practice for a few days, come back and share with me some of the answers you're getting. Share with me how it's starting to change your life, and ask me any questions, because I'm really here for you. And in fact, this whole community is here for you. So stay engaged. Step one is so powerful, touching the void. And think about compounding interest. Every single day, if you're making tiny incremental improvements in your life is going to change radically. Thank you so much for being on the team, for being a member of the Warrior Heart Project. I can't wait to get you your next video. Keep your eye on your email box, because it's going to be coming. And until I see you, remember, always live and love fearlessly.